注意看究竟发生了什么？对华不败的泰拳王子波球居然被老外 KO 了。上一秒波球还占据着大比分疯狂输出，结果下一秒就惨遭日本拳王无情打中下巴躺尸擂台。击败波球的日本拳王可是一点都不简单，因为他就是在日本踢拳领域的传奇人物佐藤嘉洋。佐藤嘉洋可是连续2年霸榜日本 K1 大赛总冠军，巅峰时期的佐藤嘉洋在日本擂台上可谓是呼风唤雨，无人能敌，就连日本拳王磨砂豆都对他忌惮3分。由于佐藤嘉洋的职业生涯全部都是世界级的顶尖强者，这也导致佐藤嘉洋的总体技术突飞猛进。而为了考验佐藤嘉洋究竟能不能带领日本走向世界拳坛，甚至日本高层花费重金请来了如日中天的泰拳王子波球做对手。此时此刻的波球还特别年轻，正处于职业巅峰能打时期，而且波球的职业生涯可是从来没有被 KO 过，所以这场比赛备受瞩目，人人都想看到日本与泰国顶级战力有何差距。好了，废话不多说，让我们直接进入比赛现场。第一回合开始，红色拳套就是日本选手佐藤嘉洋，蓝色拳套就是泰拳王子波球。佐藤嘉洋也明白，对待高手的最佳礼仪就是拿出毕生所学，再加上本身波球的腿法堪称世界前5水准，自然佐藤嘉洋也在比赛刚开始故意拉开安全距离，绝对不逊于波球，施展高扫命中自己，万一防守失误，随时都有可能面临被 KO 的风险。
He recently opened up a chiropractic clinic in Nagoya, did Yoshihiro Sato. I think it's only because he wants the free massages. So far, sitting behind his jab as Buagawa fires his first true leg kick of the fight.
The thing about Sato is that he's a complete fighter. The only problem is that he doesn't, most times he doesn't put it together the way he can. And that's what makes him boring sometimes.
Have a look at that. Buagawa, just a show of strength, just dumped into the canvas like it was yesterday's garbage. Front kick from the midsection from Buagawa. High left round kick from the top. Jab, right hand from Buagawa. Snakes the hands around the back of the neck. And when that happens, when a guy of the Muay Thai prowess of Buagawa snakes the hands around the neck, you're in a whole lot of bother.
I would have thought that Sato would have, watched the fight against Masato and Buagawa.
And taking a few lessons from it.
Exactly. And, maybe put his hands, mix his hands up a little bit more rather than just sitting at the back and trying to use his reach.
虽然这时候的波球身材纤细，攻势却特别霸道凌厉，无论是正面拼拳还是腿法碰撞，波球都发挥得游刃有余。而且波球一遍进攻，还在一遍向前推进。可能波球今天也不想让日本选手太好过，否则在日本擂台上不打出绝对优势，很难完美收场。不得已的佐藤嘉洋也只好慌忙后退，艰难防守。既然正面打不过，只能想办法寻找合适反击机会。
Look at the physical specimen that is Buagawa. He is absolutely bucked here tonight. Under a minute remaining in the first round. Buagawa fires out the right hand. Sato cannot afford to fight on the back foot against Buagawa.
But like Albert Krause says, he's one of these fighters that he's just there, he's tough, and no matter what you hit him with, you just keep coming.
Right kick again from Sato. Buagawa checks the low kick. There's the right hand from Buagawa, rings the ears of Sato. Probing jab from Buagawa. Ooh, round kick caught on the forearms by Sato. Buagawa launches the big tough thumping right hand. And there's a turning right hand again. Sato complained to the referee momentarily about something. He thought kick there from Buagawa.
Right, he thought Buagawa threw an elbow.
Final 10 seconds of the opening round. Buagawa looks to be in control. Nothing has fazed him so far. Digs in with an uppercut.
比赛来到第2回合，为了弥补自己腿法上的不足，佐藤嘉洋开始施展组合拳，险些腿法的连续招式扩大比分。对付波球这类经验丰富的实力强者，只有在对手进攻漏洞的同时打出精准命中才有机会。当然，波球的反击动作也是相当快速。佐藤嘉洋短时间也想不到更好的针对性打法，与其想办法进攻波球，还不如好好想办法保护自己不被击倒读秒。
Back to their feet, jab 2 from Sato. Right hand glancing left hook from Buagawa. Uppercut from Sato. That's more like it from Sato.
Well, this is exactly right. I mean, the uppercut, as we were saying earlier, it's good to see him throw an uppercut after that jab, and it's working for him.
Oh, there's the right hand from Buagawa. His hands have come along in leaps and bounds over the last 2 years. Nice knee to the rib cage. Right hand to the jaw has Sato doing a quick count of his teeth. Good jab, sticks it on the jawline again, does Buakaw.
I'd like to see Sato after that knee combination and, throw a straight right down the middle.
Buakaw, the lead right hand, rocks the head back of Sato, then goes to the outside rear thigh. Buakaw is just so powerful. It's scary to hear that slamming of the shin against the thighs of Sato here. Nice uppercut from Sato.
That was a nice uppercut. Now he needs to,
在一番努力之下，波球的连招终于起到关键作用。尽管佐藤嘉阳身高占据优势，却被打得节节败退，就连出拳的频率都稍微慢了下来。就算真的被命中，波球的身体抗击打完全没有问题。而此时此刻，日本拳迷最担心的莫过于佐藤嘉阳，毕竟波球的出腿向来都是刁钻凶狠，稍不注意命中头部都会迎来巨大风险。
Best round I've seen Sato fight.
It is a very cerebral fight from Sato as he walks into a right hand, licks the leather again from Buakaw. 1 minute remaining, second round of 3. Left hook from Buakaw, fires a side kick, right hand. Sticky jab, but he drew the short straw, did Buakaw. Sato needs to have come through a whole lot heavier though. That was his opportunity. And now Buakaw counters. Tip kick again to the midsection from Buakaw. Oh, there's the left hook.
Well, you can't afford to relax in there like that with Buakaw, because Buakaw is very good at throwing those long punches.
Hook again from Buakaw. He's got more hooks than a Pirates convention here in the second round. Jab 2 from Buakaw.
And Sato is going to stand, he's going to stand and use his jab. He needs to stay out of the range.
Oh, he tagged him! Sato's on rubber legs, but he fires back! Buakaw tagged him in 2 clean punches! And Yoshihiro Sato digs deep into the tank!
And this is what Albatross was talking about.
Yoshihiro Sato is the sponge! He can absorb all...
比赛来到第3回合，这回合的佐藤嘉阳貌似已经想好了背水一战，玩命输出。如果继续让波球肆无忌惮地发挥下去，保不齐自己将会成为最先被 KO 的那一位。毕竟论精准命中来看，波球可是占据着大比分优势。佐藤嘉阳执着拼拳换脚的情况下，也有很大风险，要么是自己被 KO 送走，要么自己将波球击倒 KO。总之，在这么激烈拼拳情况下，肯定会有一人倒下。
For the next 2.5 minutes.
Oh, Buakaw the left hand!
It could be an upset.
Buakaw the jab 2 and again! They are going for it, hammer and tongue, and listen to them raise the roof of the Budokan! Going up the center corridor is Buakaw. And he ties up Sato. They tango. Referee separates them. It is still anyone's fight for the taking, Ray Ray.
Well, that's right. And Sato just needs to keep his hands flowing. Just to keep that jab in the Buakaw's face. Uppercut, left hook. Just keep throwing those punches. Masato did it in their last counter. Beat him easy. Dropped Buakaw. So Sato needs to do the same right now.
Nice knee to the ribcage from Buakaw. All tied up. He catches him with the left hand. Drifts back to center ring. Fires a deep kick to the midsection. Glancing right hand again from Buakaw. He's got more rights than Amnesty International as Sato tries for the high knee. Long-reaching jab from Buakaw.
I gotta say, this is the best I've seen Sato fight.
This is a fantastic fight from Sato. He said he thought he'd unraveled the mystery. He certainly is doing a lot better. Is it enough to push him past the finish line on the judges' scorecards? Oh, the big jump off! The big jump off!
最后公布比赛结果，佐藤嘉阳实至名归，赢下了比赛最终胜利。大家认为佐藤嘉阳能够 KO 波球，究竟是实力在线还是运气好呢？欢迎在评论区留言讨论，我们下期再见。